making a curry today. It's a sort of my own recipe. I've made it before. It's very simple. It's basically a creamy chicken and mango curry, and it's mild. Bear with me because I'm exhausted. My phone is playing up. Well, I've been playing up for 2 days and trying to sort out the problem. Alright, I might not get the angles very good today. I never do. I better start cooking. So I'm going to put a bit of oil in this pan. I'm going to adjust the webcam so you can see what I'm doing. There. Get a wooden spoon out. Oh, let's put it in the wrong jar. It's horrible when you've got to look for things. Here it is. Yeah, I'll be cooking tomorrow as well, hopefully. But it's quite a big recipe. It's a Ukrainian stew that I'm going to make tomorrow. It's got a lot of ingredients in it, so I'm not looking forward to that one. Alright. I'm going to put a bit of oil in here and cook the meat first in batches. So I better not waste anyone's time. Right. I don't know how much I want to put in really now. I'm not a lover of oily dishes. So I'll get my tongs as well to get the meat out. Put it on a plate. It's a kitchen roll on it just to soak up the grease. I can put it there, I think. Yeah, that'll be safe. Just keep an eye on that paper. I can put the lid on it like that. I think we finished with the oil and put it away. Rice brown oil, about a tablespoon. Alright, so I'm going to do the chicken in batches. Just want them slightly coloured or brown would be perfect. Let's turn this right up. Yeah, you can see me with the bowl and the chicken. I hope my mobile phone will be alright when I want to take the picture of the final dish, because I really don't want to use my cheap webcam there. What I'm meant to be looking for is a camera, not a webcam. They cost about $1,000. So I'm never going to be able to afford that. I doubt it very much. And an expensive laptop. It's going to take years. It's going to take years for me to afford all this stuff. So you'll have to put up with my basic videos, I'm afraid. Because I'm not going to get monetised, I know that. Yeah, I wish I'd known all this in the beginning and I wouldn't have bothered. I wouldn't have bothered making YouTube videos. But now that I've started, it's difficult to stop. And I've made over 180 videos. What a waste. I've got 65 subscribers now. And I've been doing it for like nearly 7 months, something like that. Some fenugreek in it. Oh, I like fenugreek. Fenugreek. Can you hear me alright? What else? I'll put the coriander. I know it's dried coriander, but it's better than the stuff you get in the supermarket. It's all wilted. It's just horrible. don't like it when it's spitting. Oh, it's burning my hands. Thing is, if you're using a non-stick pan, you might get the brown on the meat, but it comes off eventually. It doesn't stay on the meat, unfortunately. Alright, anyway, I'll brown the vegetables a little bit. Alright, let's get this bit of meat out. It's not a lot. I'm going to put some more in, obviously. For 3 people tonight. Just do 4 bits at a time. Chicken thighs. I only used about 5 I mean. Skinless and boneless. I know it costs money getting it that way. It's better to get it with the skin and the bones in, it's cheaper. But sometimes you just don't feel like cooking. Let's turn this meat over. As long as it gets a bit of colour on it, that's fine by me. I can't be exactly sure, but I've got a feeling this dinner's going to end up looking like a pinky orangey colour. And yeah. Alright, these are finished now, I think. Nearly. Well, they're browner than these. It's really ferocious, that spitting. Is it the water content in the chicken? It's possible, isn't it? A little bit sour, but be careful they don't burn. Take them little bits out, otherwise they'll burn. There's quite a lot of chicken fat in here. Right, I'm going to turn it off now. I don't want it to be all oily in here in case I have an accident. So if I stand here, you can get a better... I'm just putting it on the paper. I know it should be spread out more. It's quite oily. But I mean, it's no... What do you reckon? It's not too bad. Alright, I'm going to put some leeks in. I want them to brown a little bit. And I'm going to get some onion out as well. And garlic. I'm using frozen onion because it's so convenient. What's that in there? Is that garlic? Yeah. Got so many vegetables in here. What was I looking for? Onions. It's not very well organised. What's that? Prawns? No, I don't want prawns. Oh, this is like a new packet of onions, so I'll put them in that garlic bag with the garlic. Smash that down. You can't see me smashing that down then. No, my muscle. I think I'm getting muscles. Wait a minute. I seem to rush like a lunatic every day. I don't know why. Alright, oh god. Is there one loose? Yeah. I won't put that in yet. Put the onions in first. Gonna open the bag up. Yeah, if I stand here you can see what I'm doing. You don't need to know how to open a bag of frozen onions. As you can see, I'm rushing like a lunatic here. But this doesn't take long to cook. Oh, that's enough onions. We don't want too much onion flavour. Oh. Gonna wipe some of that grease off in a minute. I'm gonna wipe some of the grease off the oven in a minute. Don't like grease. Alright. I'll put the garlic in here as well. Two cloves left in there. Put it back in the freezer. I'm wondering if I should move that camera. All you can see is that part of me. And I have to bend down like a little midget. You'd see my face. Can you see my hands? Oh yeah, one hand. Well, as long as you can see what my hands are doing, it's onion, garlic and leek. I want to get a bit of colour on them. And then I'm going to take them off the heat and add some spices. I always do it that way. It's just become a habit. Just carefully dry. Some of this oily stuff away from the cooker, off the cooker I mean. So, you might think leek and mango might be an odd combination, but believe me, it is a very good combination. I used to make this peach and leek pasta sauce, and it was lovely. I like cooking with fruit. Well, could you see my face then? Let's turn it up a bit. No, I don't need to at the moment. I'm going to drain some tomatoes. I'm going to slash them as well because I don't want a lot of juice. Just want the tomatoes. Good brown mussy, but it's expensive. Thick juice it's got, I know it's a bit of a waste. What was that noise? I got a notification, did I? Oh no. I can't see anything. I turned my phone off because it just kept notifying me all the time that my storage was low or something. I don't know what to do about that phone, it's crap. I've got nothing on there. And why does YouTube sneak onto my mobile? How did that happen? It does things without my knowledge. That mobile. It's an Android, just a cheap phone. Getting a bit of colour, because this colours up a little bit, it made the sauce brown, do you see what I mean? I don't want it to be too pink, the sauce, and awful. That's why I got rid of the sauce of the tomatoes, the juice, so it's very thick. I just put a few stab marks in them with a knife to get the excess juice out. Unfortunately, oh that's alright, I'm worried that the pepper is going to be the same colour as the, oh no it shouldn't be, that's more yellow, isn't it, so that should be alright, but I don't know, as far as I can remember, when I open that it's actually orange. Let's have a look at this. Oh, that's nicely brown. That's over brown now. I'm turning it off. See, I'm just learning. There. It doesn't look too brown there, does it? Alright. It has got a nice charred edges on it. It's not burnt. Oh, the garlic. Oh, never mind. I'll add that. Well, when I've had the water in, I'll put the garlic in. It's not the end of the world. Let's get a jug. I don't measure anything. I'll just go by, you know, I'll just sort of go by what it looks like and just reduce it if it needs reducing. I don't want this one to be a long curry, long cooked item, or meal I should say. I want it to be quite quick. Let's put some salt in. Always do black pepper at the last, you're told, I don't know why. I'll put some, no, fenugreek shouldn't be put in yet, and not the coriander. I'm going to put the curry powder and some cayenne pepper, because this is mild curry powder, and my daughter and partner might moan that it's too bland. So I'm going to put some extra, this is mild curry powder, so I'm going to put in about 2 big heaped teaspoons. Oh, that's about a tablespoon. What can you see? I think that'll be enough. Maybe I do under-season food, I don't know. Alright, I'm going to be quite generous with the cayenne pepper. It's typical. Do you find that? You do the neck so narrow you can't get the spoon in, a teaspoon. So I have to use one of my mini spoons. No, I don't know what that is, half a teaspoon. Right. I'll just do a generous one like that. Oh, that might be a bit too hot for him, but we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Hope they don't start moaning at me. Oh. It's awful when they both start moaning at me. It's really dry now. Oh, you won't be able to eat that. Oh. It's like that awful cinnamon challenge I used to do. Do you remember? That's really dangerous as well. I don't know if anyone died from doing it, but it's very dangerous. Alright, we're going to put some water in now. And then I might add the fenugreek when it's got some moisture in it. Oh, and I have to add the garlic and put the chicken back in. Probably some more water. It's going to have cream in it, and there's something special I'm going to show you in a minute that I'm going to add. Just going to drop this in carefully. Oh, yeah, I don't want it splashing on my top, even though it's old. Okay. Put that in the bin. There. It's my hands, that will have to be degreased. And it's covered in grease, not plain. Well, let's get on with this cooking, because soon I can just turn it off and let it do its business for a while. Right, we'll put it back on the heat. We'll probably have to add a bit more water. Maybe not if I put the lid on. Oh yeah, what I was going to show you, to dry my hands. I'm not sure if I'm going to be making a mistake or not, but I like experimenting. And I found something new recently in the shops. Where is it? Oh, let's put that on now. If I can find it, that is. Oh, where is it? We have too much stuff in here, that's the problem. See, even the fridge has got holding in it. It's ridiculous. What about, yeah, the bottom one. Where are you? Here. Shredded coconut. This might give it a speckled appearance, but I don't know. I hope it disintegrates. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? It's fresh coconut that's been shredded. I suppose you could use unsweetened desiccated coconut if you wanted to. Just normal coconut milk or cream, because I'm adding normal cream as well. So I thought I could put some of this in. Oh, I need my hammer thing. It's really tough. It's like concrete. Sorry for the neighbours. It's not breaking up. Hope I don't damage my kitchen. I probably think, what am I doing next door? They're probably wondering what I'm doing. Let's get this one. Huh, it's another little bag. I'm going to use my fingers. Oh no, it's not a good idea. Well, this bit. That's a big piece. It's like snow. Just put a bit more. Shouldn't really use my bare hands. I don't think they're that clean from that plate. Alright, that's enough. Yeah, can you see it? I think that'll be enough. Just give it a bit of coconut flavour. Anything new I like to try. No wonder we've got no money. It's ridiculous. I've only got myself to blame when I say I can't afford this and I can't afford that. It's only my fault. I can't blame anyone else. Well, I've used that now, haven't I? Cayenne pepper. Oh yeah, I'm going to put some fenugreek in a minute. Yeah, costs money to make really good videos, I think. You can do it on the budget and get successful, but not many people do. I really doubt it. I don't know about vidIQ. I don't know if any of you watch them. But he talks, what's his name? Oh, what's his name? The man with the beard. He's got a long face, he's English. But he talks so quickly. And I don't really know what he's going on about half the time. And the same with Nick. I prefer Nick Nimmin. I think he explains things a little bit better, well, quite a lot better. But he still talks fast. It's so complex, all the things they mention. You know, what they do, that's a proper business. What they do. And one of the people that works at vidIQ sent me details on laptops. What to look out when you're buying a new laptop, what to look out for if you want to make YouTube videos. So it was really helpful. She sent me a whole email with all the details of a laptop, you know, the ideal laptop, what you know, what's the best one for making videos. But she said at the end of the day it's really down to your budget, which I thought was really nice. So I'm pleased about that. I do like vidIQ, they're very helpful. Oh, I did slag them off once, I think, but I was in a bad mood. I didn't really mean it. Oh, it smells like tea. Yeah, see, you've got to use your nose when you're cooking. That's not going to go with mango, unfortunately. It's weird, isn't it? I don't really need spices because that mild curry powder has how many spices in it? Oh, I can't read them. Coriander, cumin, turmeric, garlic, well, added more garlic, salt, cassia, which is like cinnamon but a cheaper version, sugar, cardamom, chili powder and star anise, which I love, and bay leaf and cloves and mace. I think that's plenty. Yeah, you don't want to drown it in spices. This is smelling good. It smells like curry. It looks like the coconut is dissolving because it's really fine. It's like snow. Right. So I'm going to add the peppers now, I think. Oh, is it too early? It's too early. I'm going to give this 15 minutes and then I'm going to add the peppers. But the mangoes go in and the tomatoes. The mangoes will go in last. So I'm going to stop the video for a while and I'll be back soon. Alright, it's nearly half an hour already. Alright, I'm going to pause it, See you soon. Hello, I'm back. You can see the stew. It's an orangey colour. I'm going to add some tomatoes and mangoes soon. First of all, I'm going to add some peppers. Want them to soften up quite a bit. lid back on. Drain that. Now when I peel anything that hasn't got a ring pole, I use tin opener. Obviously you know what a tin opener looks like. I always get a bit of the paper from the top, because sometimes you get bits of paper in your meal. Did I say toilet paper? Well, it's because I'm tired. You get bits of paper in your meal, so I peel it off, just in case. I think this is the sort of thing that someone with OCD would do. Well, I think a lot of people do actually. Fussy people. Yeah, I haven't got OCD, I'm just fussy. Alright, that's enough paper. I'm a fuss pot. I'm going to drain them in here, they're in syrup. I think I might rinse them as well. Don't want it being too sweet. I was wondering whether to add peas, but that's another sweet thing, isn't it? So I'm just going to keep it as it is. It's got quite a lot of chicken in it. And I don't eat a lot of meat, so I'll only have a little bit of chicken. A bit of sauce and rice is enough for me. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, actually it does look alright. It does look like the colour of fresh mango, doesn't it? So I'm pleased about that colour. Alright, just drain it in a little colander. And I'm going to put some, using the can, just get rid of some of that syrup. That's some Sainsbury's, that one. They don't do it in juice, they only do it in syrup. You could use fresh mango, but I've had so many bad experiences buying fresh mango. The texture's awful. It's been rock hard or really stringy, just not nice. And you can't really tell what the mango's going to be like until you open it. I don't care what anyone says. Alright, I know there's probably mango experts out there. Well, I'm not a mango expert. Right, that's drained. That'll have to be cut up a little bit because the slices are quite big. So I'll get my little knife ready. My chopping boards. I'm not going to put the tomatoes in yet. No, they're sort of, I think I'll just cut them up a bit. Yeah, they're nice, good looking tomatoes. Just chopping them up a bit. There. Most of the juice is gone now. So good. Oh! More liquids come out, which is not a surprise, really. I'll get rid of that. Oh, I don't want it going under the mat. Oh. Yeah, not long now and that curry will be ready. Oh yeah, I'm going to add the cream as well at the end. About 5 minutes towards the end, I think. And the mangoes as well. I'll probably, what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to put it in a nice bowl. But it won't be ready. But then when I've taken a photo with my mobile, if it's working, then I can just scoop it back into the dinner. So sadly there's not going to be any rice in the photo, but you can easily imagine it being on a bed of rice I wonder if anyone's even cooked any of my recipes that I've put online. No one said that they cooked it. That's bad, isn't it? That's a bit embarrassing. Right. Oh, now I changed on a lot of my videos, not all of them, because I've done so many, well, quite a lot. Now I've changed it from hold for YouTube to look at the comments and then decide whether to, you know, allow them. But I've changed that setting to now allow all comments. All comments. So if you want to say something like, I cooked the dinner and it was disgusting, you're welcome to say it. Because any comment is better than no comment. I don't mind negative comments, but don't make them too rude or anything. And don't call me fat and ugly, because I already know that I'm fat. But I don't consider myself ugly. But don't, you know, you can call me fat if you want, it won't offend me. Alright, while that's boiling, it's boiling away a bit rapidly there. Turn it down. I'm just going to cut the mangoes. Because they're quite thick. Can you see? I could get nearer, could I? No, I'll do it from here, then I'll show you what they look like. Just cut them into like pieces of 3. Well, depending on how big they are. They're a bit stringy, as you know. Fibrous-y. I think that I'm the only person that uses that word. Alright. Yeah, very slippery like soap. Yeah. A bit too squidgy for my liking. Yeah, they have to go in right at the end. I'm going to put the tomatoes in a minute. In fact, is that one of my hairs or is it a hair off the... It's a hair from the mango. Would you believe it? Mangoes have got hair. Yeah, I don't like the feel of them, the texture. I don't mind eating them, I like them. I like them in a curry. Alright, let's get on. I'll just rinse this off a bit. You want to see me doing the boring bits, don't you? Now look at her cooking videos are mainly her washing up. It's true, isn't it? Alright. They're quite biggish pieces. Let's put that over there. Let's wipe that. Oh, I wish I wasn't so fastidious. I'd be useless in the kitchen, wouldn't I? I'd be so slow. They'd say, Laurie, you've been cutting up that carrot all day now. Hurry up. Alright, the tomatoes are going to add now. Let's just see if the peppers have softened a bit. Yeah, they're softening up really well. And I can't see any white flecks in it from the coconut. So that's good. Say that's between 0 and 1 and it's boiling. Ridiculous. Right, put these tomatoes in. Just slosh them in. There. So you can see a bit of redness now, probably. lid on again. Just rinse this out. If you rinse something out really well, unless it's greasy, you won't need to wash it up. Oh, I'll have to do my cat's food soon. On there. I can bring this over. Put some black pepper in it at the end as well. And I'll get a container to put it in. I'm going to get this bowl. I'm going to use that bowl to put the curry in, some of the curry, and then photograph it with my mobile. That's if it's working. Otherwise I'll have to use this stupid e-meat thing again. That takes the most awful pictures. And then I'll just slosh it back into the curry. Alright, let's have a look. I know I'm rushing a little bit with this, aren't I? Chicken is definitely cooked. Peppers, it doesn't matter if they've got a little bit of bite left to them. You need something you can bite on, apart from the chicken. Alright, I'm going to put the cream in now. I can't really turn the heat down on there. The heat down. Is that cream? Yeah, I'm going to put it all in, double cream. 150 mils. Now I'm going to turn it almost off, and then hopefully it'll just be simmering. I don't think I'll need the lid on it now with the added cream, added liquid, but this thickens it up, should thicken it up. No, I don't like licking the lid. I'll tell you why. Because I don't like getting yoghurt or cream on my nose. There. That goes in the bin. Oh, it's an unusual colour. Can you see it? Before I stir it, it's really orangey. Looks nice, doesn't it? But if I take it with that camera, webcam. Well, webcam is a camera, isn't it? Same thing, really. So I need to buy a camera. I need to stop thinking about the word webcam. What I need is a proper camera to take videos with. Like what you used to call camcorders, that sort of thing. And it's got a screen on it. I've just started learning about this stuff. I should have learned about it at the beginning, but I didn't. Alright, that looks a nice colour. It's barely cooking now, but I'll turn it up a bit. Yeah, it's going to bubble up in a minute. I better do my cat's food quickly. Hope you don't mind me watching me do his food. Yeah, the bowl's a little bit too big. Small. Oh no, I don't want you in here. He's in here. And he might go for my legs and that'll be terrible. So, Alfie, can't you go in the living room? You can't jump up onto the cooker. But I'll bring it in a minute. Oh, don't know if you can see him. He's, no you can't. But he's at the doorway. No. 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 I think he's behaving himself. If he starts going for my legs, I'm going to shout at him. Right. Because it's really painful. It's coming in a minute. Right, I'll get the spoon. He's so impatient. Alright, I'll see you folks in a minute. I can't really pause it. He's desperate for his food. Come on. It's ready. Come on. Get a move on. Haven't got all day. Back. He always knows when it's meal time. Meal times, I mean, he gets more than one meal, obviously. I'm just going to take this water in and then I'll be back saying what this is doing. It needs a bit more. What I'm going to do now is going to end the video, and the next thing you'll see of it will be the thumbnail in the bowl. If it's a rubbish picture, it's probably I had to use my eMeet webcam, and if it's a bit better, that means I've used my mobile, but it's not working properly at the moment, so I hope the thumbnail comes out well. Alright then, and that's how you cook it. Well, obviously this needs a little bit more cooking, just a couple of minutes, and then when that's cooled down I'll add these, and then I'll scoop some in the bowl, and you'll see what the finished product looks like. And I'll be adding black pepper and some of this, just make it look, you know, pretty. Alright then, so I'm going to end this video now, because it's a long video as well, so and I'm exhausted now. Alright, look forward to uploading the video, and I hope the picture comes out well. And I hope you like, I hope you managed to cook the dish. It's easy, honestly. And I'll see you soon.